The ground was soaked in blood and the sky choked with smoke. It was 1945. The world stood at the edge of destruction. On a small Pacific island, humanity witnessed the darkest face of war. This was Okinawa, the island of death, where every breath was a struggle and every step could be your last. The Battle of Okinawa, fought between April 1st and June 22nd, 1945, was the last major battle of World War II and one of the bloodiest in the Pacific. Taking place on the island of Okinawa, just 350 miles south of the Japanese mainland, the battle was seen by the Allies as a critical stepping stone for a planned invasion of Japan itself. The United States, leading the Allied forces, launched Operation Iceberg with over 180,000 troops, supported by one of the largest naval fleets ever assembled. Facing them were around 100,000 well-entrenched Japanese soldiers who had orders to resist at all costs. Unlike previous Pacific battles where Japanese forces met attackers at the beaches, Okinawa saw a change in strategy. The Japanese dug deep into caves, tunnels, and fortified ridges inland. Their goal was not to stop the invasion, but to prolong the battle, inflict massive casualties, and deter an American invasion of the mainland. The fighting was brutal. Rain turned the battlefield into a swampy nightmare. American troops, unfamiliar with the terrain and facing fierce resistance, advanced slowly and paid dearly for every inch gained. Japanese kamikaze pilots, flying suicide missions, sank or damaged over 30 American ships, showing just how desperate the defenders were. Civilian suffering was immense. Okinawa's population, caught in the crossfire, was devastated. Many were killed in bombings, crossfire, or even encouraged to commit suicide by Japanese propaganda warning against American atrocities. Thousands of Okinawan civilians jumped off cliffs or killed their families, believing that capture meant torture. By the end of the 82-day battle, over 12,000 American soldiers were dead and more than 50,000 wounded. The Japanese losses were staggering. Over 90,000 military personnel killed and tens of thousands of civilians perished. It was a grim preview of what an invasion of Japan's mainland could cost. The sheer brutality of Okinawa shook American leaders. The battle demonstrated the extent of Japan's willingness to fight to the last man. This influenced President Harry Truman's controversial decision to deploy atomic bombs instead of launching a full-scale ground invasion. The psychological toll was also immense. Soldiers who survived Okinawa carried the trauma for the rest of their lives. The battlefields were littered with corpses, and the stench of death haunted the troops even after victory was declared. The Pacific Theater, long known for its savagery, reached its horrifying climax here. In the aftermath, Okinawa became a symbol of sacrifice and tragedy. It was not just a military objective. It was a reminder of the cost of war when nations refused to surrender. Today, the island bears scars of that conflict, with memorials, mass graves, and silent caves that once echoed with gunfire and grief. The Battle of Okinawa changed the course of history. It ended Japan's ability to defend its empire effectively, set the stage for the atomic bombings, and served as a grim lesson about the horrors of modern warfare. It remains one of the deadliest and most significant battles humanity has ever witnessed. Its echoes still linger in the wind that sweeps across its shores. Okinawa stands as a silent witness to the price of peace earned through unimaginable sacrifice. To this day, its beaches whisper stories of valor, agony, and the true cost of war. History is full of shadows, secrets, and forgotten voices, and we're here to bring them back to life. If this story moved you, imagine what else waits to be uncovered. From ancient fortresses to whispered legends, each tale holds power. So if you crave more journeys into the mysterious and the true, don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and most importantly, subscribe. because some stories deserve to be told again.